Washington thought it was flexing muscle with a 35% tariff threat. Instead, it poked the bear, and Canada roared back. Prime Minister Mark Carney had warned, Canada will not accept a bad deal. That wasn't a soundbite. It was a declaration of economic war. On July 11, 2025, Trump's administration dropped the bomb, 35% tariffs on Canadian imports starting August 1. It wasn't strategy. It was economic blackmail. But that punch backfired instantly. Wall Street flinched. The S&P 500 dipped right after Trump's announcement. Investors got it. Canada isn't just a trading partner. It's America's backbone. Canada buys more US goods than China, France, and Japan combined. It's the #1 export destination for 36 states. You hurt Canada, you hurt home. That 35% tariff. It's not paid by Canada. It's a tax on American importers. And they're passing the cost to you. New homes will cost more. Why? Because 84% of softwood lumber comes from Canada. Add a 35% tariff, and boom, housing just got more unaffordable. The auto industry. Shaking. Canadian aluminum and steel are critical. Tariffs here mean $3,000 to $5,000 more per car. That's billions in losses and jobs on the line. Even your bacon is under fire. 60% of baby pigs raised for US meat come from Canada. Retaliatory tariffs sent prices for pork and beef up 7 to 9% overnight. Quick pause. If you're finding this breakdown helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the Untold Compass. We cover what mainstream media skips, and your support helps us keep going. And then came the silent boycott. Canadian snowbirds skipped winter trips to Arizona. Tourism losses in 2025. Estimated at $9 billion. Restaurants, hotels, shops, suffering. But Canada didn't just fight back. It united. Provinces that once clashed over energy are building a shared front. Doug Ford said it best, dollars with dollars. Tariffs with tariffs. Alberta Premier Danielle Smith laid it out, Canada's done begging. They're building their own pipelines, their own supply chains. And they've got public support to do it. Bill C-5 just passed. It slashes red tape, fast-tracks pipelines, and kills interprovincial trade barriers. Analysts say it could boost GDP by up to 8%. And then came Canada's sharpest weapon, dairy quotas. Not a ban. Just brutal tariffs, 245% on cheese, nearly 300% on butter once quotas are filled. US cheese is stuck at the border. Frozen, dumped. Farmers in Wisconsin and Idaho are bleeding money. One farm in Pennsylvania saw a 28% income drop in 6 months. Total losses. Over $7 billion. And that's not just contracts or shipping. That's family farms collapsing. Milk prices falling. Jobs disappearing. And Canada's response. We're still playing by USMCA rules. But the US says the quota system is rigged, handing access to Canadian retailers, not American exporters. Washington's options: file a WTO case or renegotiate the quota system. But in an election year, good luck. Now here's the brutal twist: potash. It's a key fertilizer, and Canada supplies over 80% of America's needs. Ottawa didn't retaliate with words. They just started turning off the tap. No headlines, no speeches. Just quiet leverage. If Canada stops potash exports, fertilizer prices skyrocket. And so does your grocery bill. Russia and Belarus are off the table. No replacements. No plan B. Trump hit Canada with steel tariffs, 50%. Canada didn't scream. Instead, they built TRQs, rerouted exports, and dropped a $1 billion plan to rebuild their own steel industry. And quietly, they opened new trade routes to Asia. Oil, gas, LNG, all moving away from US ports. Canada's not retaliating. They're exiting. If Trump doesn't back off, America faces a squeeze. Corn could jump 25%. Beef up 18%. Leafy greens, 30% increases. All because the fertilizer didn't arrive in time. Meanwhile, steel prices rise. Auto plants slow down. And places like Ohio and Michigan start losing shifts. This isn't loud. It's lethal. Canada isn't swinging wild. They're tightening the noose. Quietly. Strategically. Relentlessly. So here's the real question. Was this just another tariff stunt? Or is it the beginning of a North American divorce? Because while Trump plays tough with metals, Canada is strangling the soil. And without potash, America doesn't eat. If this video opened your eyes to what's happening behind closed doors, don't scroll away. Tap that subscribe button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and share this video with someone who still thinks tariffs are just numbers on paper. You're watching the Untold Compass, where global power shifts get real.